My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. Patch notes. A lot of stuff changed here in the gameplay still, so the chance to execute attack has gone from 9 times 2 to 10 times 2. Glacier has been nerfed at both levels for -1 block. Leg sweep has been nerfed at both levels for -1 block. I don't know why it doesn't say just the same card text, but I know from different patch notes that it is that case. Reboot has lost a card draw at each different level, so it used to be 5, then 7, now it's 4, then 6. Thread and Needle now no longer gives you 5 plated armor, instead it gives you 4. And Wraith Form has been nerfed. 1 less turn of intangible, or 1 fewer turns of intangible at both levels, right? It goes from 3 to 4, now it goes from 2 to 3. I don't understand that. I honestly don't understand why Wraith Form got nerfed. Was it too strong? Was I constantly overlooking it? Like, I've used it a couple times to reasonable effect, sure. Like, it can be effectively the only defense you need for an aggressive deck. But to build a deck that is aggressive enough to utilize a Wraith Form as its only defense still ain't that easy. And then to get the Wraith Form as well, still ain't that easy. I don't think it was good enough to nerf. Thread and Needle, I understand, but maybe move it out of rare if it's gonna be... Is Thread and Needle rare? I thought Thread and Needle was rare. Let me just double check that. Oh, is it uncommon? It's definitely not common. Where is it? Plated armor. Where are you? I'm apparently blind. I've gone blind. I didn't think I was, but now I am. What does plated armor even look like? I've forgotten. I've actually straight up forgotten. Okay, I'm actually just gonna... It's none of those. None of those. Cool. It's... There it is. Yeah, it is in rare. I don't know if it's powerful enough to be in rare anymore. There's actually a large amount of these that I don't think are powerful enough to be in rare. That said, not everything in here has to be in here because it's powerful. Like, Dead Branch is in here because you don't want Dead Branch constantly showing up in a bunch of runs. It's rare because its use case is also rare, right? But yeah, I don't dig the plated armor nerf, but I get it. It's the Wraith Form nerf that mostly confuses me here. Glacier is just it's a card-efficient way to get the Frost Orbs out in the field. So that makes sense to me, right? It actually had a similar nerf recently before this of -1 to block at both levels as well. The Reboot card nerf, yeah, it was pretty much an insta-pick, so... you can see how they've been treating Offering as effectively kind of the opinion of Mega Crit on insta-pick cards and always pick cards. Probably don't have so many of those, so Reboot's gotten moved down. Just waiting for Adrenaline to be moved down as well. Ah, well. Alright. Let's play a video game. I don't know who I want to play. Ironclad, I guess? I know I haven't played much Defect recently, but the thing is, with a game like this, when you play... let me actually just double check. 927 total hours of it, you start to kind of fall in and out of love with each of the different characters. I explained this in a comment recently, but at the moment, I'm not huge into the Defect. But look 2 months ago and the Defect was my favorite class and I wasn't that much into the Silent. At the moment, I'm super digging the Silent, right? So it's just I guess it's just my brain's way of keeping things fresh for me. All right, we're gonna go for the -8 to 250 gold just because that's ridiculously powerful. I don't even need to know where our first shop is before I take that. Ooh, there is a 2 elite path that goes past an early shot, has nothing but question marks, rests, and 2 late elites. That's super good. We'll dodge 1 elite on the first floor, but this path is so much better. That's another point of difference, actually. I'm starting to more and more dodge elite spaces if I can just get a bunch of value elsewhere. Ooh. Perfected. Yeah, let's do it. Let's live the perfect dream. Self-forming clay. Whenever you lose HP in combat, gain 3 block next turn. Not bad, not bad. If the Perfected Strike was already upgraded, I'd probably Dolly's Mirror it. Should I still do that? Yeah. This is effectively an investment in my future, right? I have a bunch of money. What? Ooh, Duvu Doll. For each curse in your deck, start each combat with an additional 1 strength. I'm happy to pick up curses now. This is an investment in my future, right? Having another upgraded Perfected Strike just makes every single upgrade and every single strike pickup from this point on way more powerful. Mercury Hourglass at the start of your turn. Deal 3 damage to all enemies. Not bad, not bad. So I'm probably safe to upgrade the strikes because I know that I'm never going to remove them from my deck. Kind of as part and parcel of the fact that we're doing a Perfected Strike deck. A thump. Got him. All right, Pommel Strike, definitely. I really wanted to bash there just to set up the vulnerability. But I think this is going to be a better idea. Enemy dies to... yes, thank you, the Mercury Hourglass. Magic Flower. Healing is 50% more effective during combat. Oh, baby, that's good. Good face. Bad face! Bad face! Ah! See, okay. This event no longer is new. So I'll tell you my opinion on this event. If you get to this space with an aggressive deck, there is no reason to risk it. Because there is a 20% chance you get Gremlin Visage and you are destroyed. That's 25% less attack damage on the first turn. That is so bad. Like, I'm legitimately maddened by that. Okay. We'll take 18 damage here. That's fine, though. Pantograph at the start of boss combat, heal for 25 HP. Take a second Pommel Strike. I'll start upgrading those as well. Is it? No. Okay, it's not the free kill. The free kill elite would be... hang on. Yeah, this deck isn't defensive enough to perfect this boss regardless, so I'll go aggressive. The free kill boss on this floor would be Slime Boss. We would just dunk them out of existence really quickly. Now, I know that an Enlightenment was offered to me in the earlier shop, and I decided not to take it. In retrospect, that may have been incorrect. I was thinking at the time that I didn't want to take it because how many high-cost cards am I going to put in this deck, right? It's going to be mostly strikes. I was kind of forgetting about the Perfected Strike. None. Just none. Just pass, I guess. Like, I could go for Impervious. Maybe I go for Impervious just so that I can defend myself on the first turn while I'm weak. Ugh. No. Sure, Cursed Key. We have Duvu Dolph, so every single curse that we attain is actually a strength up for us. Single point of strength up. If I knew that I was going to get the Cursed Key, I may have decided to take... what was it called? The thing that I passed up that I can't remember the name of right now is... Limit Break. May have taken Limit Break. Yeah, I'm better off not pommel striking. I want the bash him an extra because it's just a kill. A thump. Nope. Strike. Strike. Would I take Limit Break now? Like, I'd probably take Lantern. I kind of want to go Lantern, Whetstone. Will do. It's just 2 strikes upgraded. And I'll card remove a defend. We need some serious strength before we can start worrying about multiplying it. Okay. A thump. Got him. So what cards outside of strike cards do I want? Orichalcum's bad. Or not bad, sorry. Orichalcum is at the end of your turn without block, gain 6 block, and Lantern gain energy on the first turn of each combat, and Whetstone upgraded 2 random attacks. Which I know could only hit strikes in my deck. Bottled Lightning is actually not that bad. Bottled Lightning is really bad. I am actually going to save scum that. No, don't abandon the run. I'm going to save scum that and decide not to pick it up. I was thinking about Bottled Lightning before when I got the Impervious, and I was thinking about putting it in my opening hand all of the time, but I couldn't have guaranteed that I was going to get Bottled Lightning, unfortunately. All right. Have at thee. Not a huge fan of the fact that the summon's happening this turn, but yeah, whatever. Ooh. All right, give me Bash and Perfected. No, that's not Bash Perfected. Oh, it's both of my Perfected in the same hand. Game. Give me both of my Perfected in the same hand. Oh, game. When I ask for it, it's no longer available. Fair enough. Use a skill potion to try and find some draw. Get Impervious, it'll be fine. That'll have to do. A thump. Beautiful. Give me... not Regal Pillow. Heal an additional 15 HP when you rest, as well as... Feel No Pain upgraded does nothing for my deck. Cleave Infernal Blade. Cool. No. Hard nose all the way down there. That's a secret, buddy. It's no all the way down. Got him. I need to... Ooh, Pummel Strike. I need to become, like, impervious to weaken. If I can do that, that would be really, really good for us. Stop giving me both of my perfected strikes before I get my bash out, damn it. All right, now my perfected strikes. Here we go. I mean, okay. Asked and received. Flex does usually go in this kind of deck. I don't want to dilute my draws, though. Oh, no, I do want to dilute my draws because I'm intending on picking up more curses. Yeah, never mind. And also, I'll toss the thorns there. Bag of Marbles at the start of each combat. Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. That is extraordinarily powerful for our deck. The amount of times that I've asked, where's our bash? Oh my god, now I get bash. The amount of times I've asked, where's our bash? That will be answered by this, effectively. Also, the Ornamental Fan, every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. That's also really powerful for us. There's some good stuff happening here. Some good stuff happening for this build. I hate that the Gremlin Visage, like, it's so bad. It is so bad that it's as I said before, likely never worth taking the risk that you might get it. Perfected Strike, Pommel Strike. Another flex? Second flex. Didn't have the money for Girya there, so... Not gonna sweat it. If I couldn't get it, I couldn't get it. That's fine. Probably the most important rare card for me in this would be double tap. Most important uncommon card? That one's a bit harder, but that's probably Rage? Most important common card, Perfected Strike, naturally. I'll actually just take the money here. I don't want to dilute my deck with that specific card. And it's definitely time to start smithing. Those flexes are typically going to come up in hands with mainly attacks, so they're like plus 16 damage for 0. Flex, flex. I mean, I could just go dedicate all backline. I'm never going to perfect the fight, so sure. Very little downside to that right now. I'm gonna Infernal Blade. I could have entrenched there, and there would have been, you know, reason to it, but I don't want to do that. That was some nice healing, though. Alright, I'll Perfected Strike. Wrong. Shouldn't have done it like that. I was thinking Perfected Strike, and then I'll strike with the pommel, and then I'll possibly draw the Perfected Strike, but I wouldn't have had the energy to play it. Offering, obviously, would be insane as well. Limit Break is still not that great. It's 2 strength from a Limit Break. The thing is, Limit Break also now multiplies your negative strength, so you can't just use double flex Limit Break, or like a single flex Limit Break used to be you'd gain 4 strength, and at the end of your turn, you'd lose 4 strength. You Limit Break, you get another 4 strength, right? Because it doubles your current strength. And at the end of your turn, you're still only losing 4, so you keep 4 strength after that turn. However, now it also multiplies the negative effect, so you gain 4 strength and lose 4 strength at the end of your turn. You play Limit Break, you gain 8 and lose 8 at the end of your turn. So it's no longer necessarily as synergistic as it used to be. Ooh, Inability to Rest is actually not that bad for me. Now, consider the fact that I have the Burning Blood as well as Magic Flower, so I'm healing 9 at the end of each fight. I also have Pantographs, so at the very start of each boss combat, I'm healing for 37. And we need the extra energy. We have quite expensive cards. Sure, totally works for me. Okay. I do want a 3 elite path. 3 elite path with an early shop does exist. All right, let's go for it. If we weren't weakened, that would have been a hell of a lot better. But we are weakened, and I'm not pleased with it. Alright. Thump you. And you. And I'll let you trash my deck because it's fine. I'll still just kill you later. Thunderclap is a inexpensive way to get vulnerability in AoE. It's actually kind of important that I pick one up. Gremlin Horn is insanely powerful. I have to take it. With the amount of AoE fights on this floor, Gremlin Horn is just going to be ridiculous. I'm happier to lose a flex than a strike. It is insane. I have 5 strikes in my deck, 5 basic strikes, that is. And I seem to always have them in my opening hand. Like, all of them. Wild. I have Bash and all 3 of my Perfected Strikes, sorry, on the very bottom of my deck. I don't want to draw here, otherwise I shuffle these two into a new discard pile so I don't get them into my next deck. So I'll choose not to play the Pommel Strike there. All right. Get him! Got him. Good. No clash. No, not for this deck. Like, it's theoretically possible to use a clash, but at the same rate... Excellent. Leave our most powerful attacks until the very end so that they get the largest modification by the enemy's slow mechanic. Okay, not bad, not bad. We should be able to kill him this round. Oh no, I was weakened last round. Okay, never mind. We'll kill him this one. It's fine. It's fine. Just a wee bit late. The boot. Whenever you would deal 4 or less unblocked attack damage, increase it to 5. With the boot, Sword Boomerang is at the very least 20 damage, as long as it's unblocked. Still not as good as just leaving my deck to just be strikes. Let's upgrade the flex and then all of the pommel strikes. Hey, the boot also does mean that I will still deal some reasonable damage through intangibility. So the enemy's now intangible, which reduces all HP loss taken this turn to 1. But... good fun. The boot overrides that and takes it to 5. Question card: on future card reward screens, you have 1 additional card from which to choose. That's actually quite handy. Battle Trance? Battle Trance draws 4. It would interrupt my pommel strikes, but is that necessarily bad? How many pommel strikes do I play in a turn? They're not all upgraded. Okay, I'll take a Battle Trance. Centennial Puzzle: the first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. That tends to be on my first turn. Not bad. Backup preparation. I miss out on it. Damn. Damn, darn, dang it. All right. Start upgrading those pommel strikes. It's going to be a very, very quick run. I only just realized we're 18 minutes in and we're almost at the final boss. Ha! I'm actually going to use the Dex Potion here. Yeah, this fight's actually going to be more potent for me than the final combat. I hate that so much. So regret triggered at the end of my turn, caused me to draw cards, which I then discarded, including almost all of the best cards in my deck. By which I mean my perfected strikes. That was garbage from hell, and I hate it. Yeah, I'm going to save the HP by throwing that to you. Blood Vial at the start of each combat, heal for 3 HP. Remember, the Magic Flower will also modify this. Perfected Strike, already upgraded as well. If we had double tap, I actually wouldn't put it past us to be able to defeat this. I hate this, though. Ah, 3 cards I just don't get to get. One of my Perfected Strikes has gone by. Goodbye, Perfected Strike. Drawing you would have been... oh, gosh. Suitable? Adequate? No, it's like more powerful than that. Like it'd be... whatever, I'm sure there's a word for it. Oh, get him. Let me double... oh, okay. The poor man's double tap. Play the same card twice. And that'll do, monsieur. That'll do. another perfected strike. It was over the top of a rage. I'm not certain I actually agree with that in retrospect. The choice that I deliberately made there. So really, really good combat for me, though. Imagine if we weren't weakened. Oh, boy. Upgraded Pommel Strike, and then I'll upgrade the other Perfected Strike. All right, so let's have a look at this deck. We have 5 upgraded Perfected Strikes, 5 Pommel Strikes, 3 of which are upgraded, a single Flex, a single Battle Trance, a single Thunderclap, a single Bash, 3 Curses, but they give us Strength, as well as only 2 Defends left. So 5 and 5. Excuse me, 5 and 5 and 5. So that's 15. It deals an additional +3, so the +3 makes the 15 45 and 6. So they deal 51 damage. 2 energy, 51 damage. That's pretty good. And I guess it's reasonable. I guess it's suitable if you're really into that kind of thing. All right. I'm going to keep the strength from the flex. And I'm not going to weaken you yet. I'll weaken the awakened one later. Got him. After they transform. Wow, that sucks. I've got 2 of my perfected strikes as well as 1 of my vulnerability enablers in this hand. So that all goes away, and now I have to fight you without those. Lame. An extra strike is 4, whereas playing a defense was 5, so yeah, go for the damage, I guess. Thunderclap's still in there. It's pretty much exactly what I wanted, just to have Thunderclap before the Perfected Strike. That's why I front-loaded all of my draws there. And now, like, you know, Vulnerability Perfected Strike would have killed. That's okay, I guess we can go with this instead. All right, 23 minutes. Must have been a speedrun. If I didn't talk about the actual patch notes at the very start of this episode, I think this would have been like a extraordinarily short episode, which is handy for me because I have other stuff that I have to do at the moment. Most notably, go and play Enter the Gungeon. So for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Enter this. The name of the game is on the screen. Come on, you can see it. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.